Ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you one of the greatest secrets to success. And it might surprise you because it's not about hustling harder during the day. No, it's about winning your day before it even begins. You see, success is not an accident, and it's not just about reacting to what happens. It's about being proactive. It's about preparing the soil before you plant the seed. The question is, are you preparing the night before? Are you setting yourself up to win? Or are you leaving your success to chance? Every champion, every winner I know, they win their day before the alarm clock even rings. They plan their goals, they set their priorities, and they visualize the victory. It's the same principle as the law of cause and effect. What you do today, your actions, your thoughts, your discipline, they all create the harvest you reap tomorrow. So ask yourself, what did you do yesterday to win today? Did you guard your mind against negativity? Did you set your goals clearly? Did you create a morning routine that lifts you up rather than drags you down? Remember, motivation will come and go, but discipline, that steady commitment to preparation, is what wins the day every single time. You can't wait for the day to be perfect to start. You must start perfecting your day. Before the sun rises, win your morning, win your mindset, win your attitude, and I promise you, the rest of the day will follow suit. Reflect on yesterday's lessons, adjust your course, and prepare to be a better version of yourself tomorrow. Because success is a series of small wins stacked day by day. And the first win is always before the day starts. Win the day before it starts, and the day will never defeat you. Success doesn't just happen by chance. It's not a matter of luck or random opportunity. True success begins long before you wake up in the morning or step out the door. It starts in the quiet moments when you prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. Preparation is the soil where the seeds of success are planted. Without that preparation, the seeds might never grow, and the fruits of your labor may remain out of reach. Imagine a great athlete, whether it's a champion boxer, an Olympic runner, or a professional football player. When do they win their battles? Not just when they're on the field or in the ring, but long before the contest begins. They win it in the hours and days leading up to the event. They prepare by training their bodies, sharpening their skills, and visualizing victory. They know that the fight is won in the mind first, and preparation is the pathway to that victory. This principle holds true for every area of life, whether it's business, education, relationships, or personal growth. If you want to win the day, you have to win it before it even starts. How? By embracing the power of preparation. Preparation means taking control of what you can control. It means understanding that while you may not be able to predict every twist and turn the day might bring, you can control how you respond to it. You can control your attitude, your focus, and your energy. And the way you do that is by preparing yourself ahead of time. When you prepare, you're not just planning a to-do list. You're aligning your mind with your goal. You're setting clear intentions and removing distractions before they even arise. Preparation allows you to step into your day with confidence rather than confusion. It means you don't waste precious moments deciding what to do next. You already know. Think about the night before a big presentation or an important meeting. The person who prepares thoroughly will sleep better, wake up clearer, and perform stronger. They've already won the day before it started because their preparation has given them an advantage. They aren't scrambling or stressed. They're calm, focused, and ready. Preparation also means preparing your body, not just your mind. Rest, nutrition, and exercise are critical components that affect your performance. You cannot win a day if you show up exhausted, hungry, or sluggish. When you prepare physically, you give yourself the energy and resilience needed to face challenges head-on. But here's something many people miss. Preparation is not a one-time event. It's a daily habit. It's the consistent act of setting yourself up for success every evening, every night, and every morning. It's writing down your goals, reviewing your priorities, and thinking through potential obstacles before they arise. It's a commitment to excellence that never takes a day off. The power of preparation also lies in the fact that it creates momentum. When you prepare, you create positive energy that carries you forward. It reduces anxiety and uncertainty because you know you've done your part, and momentum is a powerful force. It turns small steps into giant leaps. Now, preparation isn't about being perfect. It's not about obsessing over every tiny detail or trying to control the uncontrollable. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks will happen. But preparation gives you a framework, a plan that helps you adapt and respond with strength, rather than panic. When you prepare well, you become proactive instead of reactive. You set the tone for your day instead of letting the day set the tone for you. This is the difference between someone who drifts through life and someone who steers their life toward their dream. Jim Rohn often said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." And the way to become better is through preparation. When you prepare, you improve your skills, your mindset, and your resilience. You raise your standards and hold yourself accountable. You create habits that lead to success and eliminate the chaos that leads to failure. In essence, the power of preparation is the power to win your day before it even begins. It's the secret that separates those who succeed from those who struggle. It's the reason why some people seem to flow through life with grace and achievement, while others feel overwhelmed and stuck. So today, I challenge you to start preparing your day tonight. Take a few moments to plan your priorities, reflect on your goals, and envision success. Take care of your body so you wake refreshed. Prepare your mind so you are ready to face any challenge. Because the truth is, when you win the day before it starts, the day itself will never defeat you. How you begin your morning is one of the most important determinants of how your entire day will unfold. The morning is more than just the start of the clock. It is the gateway to your day's success or struggle. If you want to win your day before it even begins, you have to take control of your morning routine. Mastering that first hour can set the tone, energy, and focus for everything that follows. Think about this for a moment. The morning is the one time each day when you have the freshest, clearest mind you'll have all day. It's the time when distractions are minimal, your energy is relatively high, and your willpower is at its peak. If you waste that golden time reacting to emails, rushing through tasks, or slipping into autopilot, you miss a powerful opportunity to steer your day in the direction you want. The idea of controlling your morning routine is not about rigidity or following some strict rule book. It's about designing a sequence of habits and actions that prepare you mentally, physically, and emotionally for the challenges and opportunities ahead. When you do this, you create momentum that carries you forward with purpose and intention. One of the key reasons the morning routine matters so much is because it influences your mindset. The thoughts and feelings you entertain in the first moments of the day become the foundation for your attitude. If you wake up feeling rushed, stressed, or overwhelmed, your entire day will likely reflect that chaos. But if you wake up with calm, clarity, and confidence, you are far more likely to make wise decisions, communicate well, and perform at your best. Controlling your morning routine means deliberately choosing what you expose your mind to right away. Instead of scrolling mindlessly through social media or reacting to a flood of notifications, you choose to feed your mind with positivity and growth. This could be reading an inspiring book, listening to a motivational podcast, or practicing gratitude by reflecting on what you're thankful for. These actions reprogram your brain to expect success and fuel your motivation. Physical preparation is equally critical. When you move your body through stretching, exercise, or even a brief walk, you boost your energy and sharpen your focus. Physical movement wakes up your muscles, increases circulation, and releases endorphins, natural chemicals that improve mood and reduce stress. Starting your day physically energized is like filling your car's gas tank before a long trip. Without that fuel, you risk running on empty. Nutrition also plays a vital role in your morning routine. The food you consume in the morning is the energy source that powers your brain and body. A balanced breakfast that includes protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates will sustain your energy levels and mental focus. Skipping breakfast or eating sugary processed foods leads to energy crashes and poor concentration, which can sabotage your productivity. Another important element of controlling your morning routine is prioritization. Before the day gets away from you, take time to identify your most important tasks. Jim Rohn often said, Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Deciding what action you will take first based on your highest priorities helps you avoid distraction and procrastination. When you tackle your most meaningful work early, you build confidence and make real progress. Consistency is key to mastering your morning routine. Habits take time to develop, and the benefits multiply when you commit to showing up for yourself day after day. This consistency creates a positive feedback loop. Each successful morning builds momentum and strengthens your discipline, making it easier to keep going. Eventually, your morning routine becomes an automatic process that powers your productivity and well-being. It's also important to be flexible and kind to yourself. Life will throw unexpected challenges your way, whether it's a restless night, a family emergency, or a change in schedule. Controlling your morning routine doesn't mean perfection. It means commitment to starting well as often as possible and adjusting with grace when needed. Imagine for a moment how different your life could be if you controlled your morning routine like a champion. Instead of waking up anxious or overwhelmed, you rise with purpose and excitement. Instead of rushing to put out fires, you calmly focus on your goals. Instead of feeling drained by midday, you have steady energy and clarity. This is the power of a well-designed morning routine. It transforms your day from chaos to control. Jim Rohn believed that success is the result of daily disciplines, not once-in-a-lifetime transformation. Your morning routine is the daily discipline that will compound over time, shaping your habits, character, and results. You can't wait for motivation to strike during the day. You must capture it early, harness it, and direct it with intention. So take charge of your morning. Prepare your mind, your body, and your schedule the night before. Set an alarm that gives you enough time to start your day unrushed. Begin with positive, focused activities that nourish your soul and energize your body. Identify your top priorities and commit to them before distractions take hold. By controlling your morning routine, you win your day before it begins. And once you win the day, the doors to success, happiness, and fulfillment swing wide open. The law of cause and effect is one of the most fundamental principles governing success. And yet many people overlook its true power. This law simply means that every effect in your life, every result, every outcome is the direct consequence of a specific cause or set of causes. What you see in your life today did not happen by accident. It happened because of what you did yesterday, the day before, and every day leading up to now. If you want to change your results, you have to change the causes. This might sound obvious, but it's surprising how many people try to skip this step. They want success, happiness, or health, but they don't want to put in the causes that create those effects. They want a new life without changing their habits, their thoughts, or their actions. The law of cause and effect doesn't work that way. You cannot expect different results by doing the same things. Think of your life as a garden. The plants you see growing are the effects. The seeds you planted, the soil you prepared, the water and care you gave are the cause. If you want better fruit, you have to plant better seeds and tend to the garden differently. You cannot just hope for better crops without doing the necessary work first. The same applies to your daily success. What you accomplish today is the result of what you prepared for yesterday. When you win the day before it starts, you're actually aligning your causes to create the effects you want. The preparation, the mindset, the habits you form are all causes that lead to the effect of a successful day. Many times people focus only on the effects, the outcomes they want, without paying attention to the causes. They say, I want to be successful, or I want to be healthy, but they don't consider what behaviors, choices, or attitudes produce those results. The secret is to identify the causes behind your desired effects and to consistently work on them. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through habit formation. Your daily habits are the causes that produce the long-term effects in your life. If you want to be financially free, you have to develop the habits of saving, investing, and learning about money. If you want to be physically fit, you have to create the habits of exercising regularly and eating healthy. If you want to be mentally strong, you have to cultivate habits of reading, reflecting, and positive thinking. The law of cause and effect also teaches us patience and persistence. Sometimes the causes you plant today won't produce immediate effect. You may not see the results of your hard work for weeks, months, or even years. But if you stay consistent with the right causes, the effects will come. Success is rarely instant. It's a process of steady, repeated actions that compound over time. This law helps you take responsibility for your life. If you are unhappy or struggling, it's not just bad luck or external circumstances. You have the power to change your situation by changing your causes. By focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't control, you reclaim your power and direction. Jim Rohn often said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." This means instead of hoping your problems disappear, you work on yourself, your skills, your mindset, and your habits. That is planting the right causes that lead to better effects. The beauty of the law of cause and effect is that it is fair and predictable. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what your background is. If you put in the right causes, you will get the right effects. There are no shortcuts or exceptions. Your results are a mirror of your action. Winning the day before it starts means you set up the right causes every evening and morning, so the day's effects will be positive and productive. It means you plan your tasks, prepare your mind and body, and commit to your priorities ahead of time. These are the causes that will produce a day filled with achievement rather than regret. This principle also applies to how you respond to challenges. When obstacles arise, they are effects caused by certain circumstances. Your reaction, the causes you choose next, will determine the next effects in your life. Will you respond with frustration and defeat, or will you respond with problem solving and perseverance? The choices you make in those moments become the causes that shape your future. The law of cause and effect encourages you to be intentional with your time and energy. Every action you take, every word you speak, every decision you make is a cause that produces an effect. You cannot afford to be careless or passive. To win your day, you must take ownership of your causes and guide them toward your goals. In summary, understanding the law of cause and effect empowers you to take control of your destiny. It reminds you that your present results are the consequence of past actions, and your future results will be shaped by the actions you take now. By focusing on the right causes, your habits, your mindset, your preparation, you create the effects you desire. So don't wait for success to find you. Create it by winning your day before it even starts. Visualization and goal setting are two of the most powerful tools you can use to win your day before it even starts. They work hand in hand to prepare your mind for success and to create a clear path toward your objective. When you take time to visualize what you want and set specific goals the night before or early in the morning, you are essentially programming your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities, overcome obstacles, and take action in alignment with your vision. Visualization is much more than daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's a deliberate mental exercise where you picture yourself achieving your goals with clarity and emotion. When you visualize, you engage multiple parts of your brain, including areas responsible for movement, motivation, and emotion. This mental rehearsal builds confidence, sharpens focus, and primes your mind and body to perform at a higher level. Olympic athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and top performers across all fields use visualization as a daily habit because they know its power. Think about it like this. Your brain cannot always distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is real. When you imagine yourself succeeding, your mind creates neural patterns similar to those created by actual performance. This prepares your brain to execute the actions needed to make that success real. Visualization is like a blueprint for your future, drawn clearly in your mind before you build it in the real world. Goal setting is the practical complement to visualization. While visualization paints the picture of your success, goal setting defines the milestones and the path you must follow. Without goals, your visualization may lack direction, and your efforts can become scattered. Goals give you focus and provide measurable checkpoints to track your progress. Effective goal setting requires clarity and specificity. Instead of vague desires like "I want to be successful" or "I want to get in shape," You set precise, actionable goals, such as I will increase my sales by 20% in the next quarter, or I will exercise for 30 minutes, 5 times a week. Clear goals turn your vision into achievable steps and give you motivation to act. Another important aspect of goal setting is breaking your bigger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. This helps prevent overwhelm and procrastination. When you plan your day the night before, list the specific actions you will take that lead toward your larger goals. This could be making a sales call, writing a chapter of a book, or preparing a healthy meal. Each small task completed is a win that builds momentum. Combining visualization with goal setting creates a powerful synergy. When you visualize your day going exactly as planned and achieving your goals, you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for success. You become more aware of what needs to be done and more confident in your ability to do it. This mental preparation reduces anxiety and uncertainty because you have already rehearsed the positive outcome. Setting goals and visualizing success before the day starts also helps your subconscious mind work behind the scenes. As you go about your day, your mind will start to notice opportunities, ideas, and solutions that align with your goal. This is sometimes called the reticular activating system, a part of your brain that filters information and focuses your attention. When you are clear about your goals, your brain automatically brings relevant information to your awareness. It's important to regularly review and adjust your goals. Life is dynamic, and as you grow, your priorities may change. Winning the day before it starts means being flexible, holding your goals loosely enough to adapt, but firmly enough to stay committed. Regular reflection helps you stay on course and make necessary course corrections. Visualization and goal setting also cultivate a positive mindset. When you imagine success and set goals, you are reinforcing the belief that you can achieve what you desire. This self-belief is crucial because it motivates you to persist through challenges and setbacks. Many people give up because they lose sight of their vision or feel uncertain about their goals. Keeping your vision clear through daily visualization and goal setting helps you stay resilient. Jim Rohn often said, "Goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. There's no telling what you can do when you believe in them. And there's no telling what will happen when you act upon them." Visualization and goal setting are the first steps toward turning your inspiration into action. To put this into practice, take a few minutes each evening to visualize your next day. Picture yourself waking up refreshed, tackling your most important tasks, overcoming obstacles with ease, and ending the day with a sense of accomplishment. Then write down your goals for the day, specific, actionable items that move you closer to your bigger vision. In the morning, revisit your visualization and goals to remind yourself of your plan and purpose. This simple routine primes your mind, aligns your energy, and prepares you to win the day before it even begins. By harnessing the power of visualization and goal setting, you set a clear course, increase your focus, and build the confidence necessary to make each day a success. These tools transform hope into reality and dreams into results. Mastering your focus and energy is essential if you want to win the day before it even starts. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Smartphones buzzing with notifications, emails flooding your inbox, endless social media scrolls, and a constant barrage of information vying for your attention. Without mastering your focus and energy, you risk drifting through your day, overwhelmed, unproductive, and exhausted. But when you take control of your mental focus and physical energy, you create a powerful force that propels you toward your goals with clarity and purpose. Focus is more than just paying attention. It's about directing your mental energy toward what matters most and shutting out everything else. Think of your mind like a spotlight. You can choose to shine that light on your highest priorities, or you can let it flicker and jump from one distraction to another. The difference between success and failure often comes down to where you choose to focus. One of the keys to mastering focus is understanding that it is a limited resource. Just like your muscles tire after a workout, your brain's ability to focus weakens with constant interruptions or multitasking. Research shows that when you switch tasks repeatedly, you lose time and mental energy trying to reorient yourself, which reduces your productivity This is why creating intentional blocks of focused work, sometimes called deep work, is critical. When you commit to periods of uninterrupted concentration, you get more done in less time and with better quality. To win your day before it starts, you must plan how you will protect your focus. This means setting boundaries with technology, such as turning off non-essential notifications or scheduling specific times to check email and messages. It means creating an environment that supports concentration, clean, organized, and free of clutter. And it means deciding in advance what your top priorities are so you don't get pulled into less important tasks. Energy is the other half of the equation. You can have all the focus in the world, but if your body and mind are drained, your performance will suffer. Energy management starts with how you take care of yourself physically. Getting enough quality sleep is non-negotiable. When you're well rested, your brain functions better, your mood improves, and your decision-making sharpens. Conversely, lack of sleep leads to foggy thinking, irritability, and reduced willpower. Nutrition also plays a vital role in maintaining steady energy levels throughout the day. Eating balanced meals that provide sustained fuel, such as proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, helps avoid energy crashes. Staying hydrated is equally important because even mild dehydration can decrease cognitive function and focus. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent habits like drinking enough water and choosing nutritious snacks. Physical movement is another key to managing energy. Regular exercise boosts blood flow, releases endorphins, and improves overall stamina. Even short bursts of activity during the day, like stretching or a quick walk, can re-energize your mind and break up fatigue. When you incorporate physical activity into your routine, you build resilience and prepare your body to handle stress and workload. Mastering focus and energy also involves managing your emotional and mental state. Stress, anxiety, and negative thoughts drain your energy and scatter your focus. Developing practices like mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing can help calm your mind and increase your ability to concentrate. Taking breaks for reflection or gratitude during the day refreshes your spirit and keeps you motivated. Jim Rohn often emphasized the importance of working smarter, not harder. Mastering focus and energy is about being strategic with your efforts, knowing when to push hard and when to rest. It means recognizing your natural energy cycles and scheduling your most demanding tasks during your peak periods of alertness. For many people, this is in the morning when their mind is freshest. Others may find their energy peaks at different times. The key is to observe yourself and design your day accordingly. It's also essential to be intentional about what drains your energy and focus. Negative environments, toxic relationships, or unnecessary commitments can sap your vitality. Part of mastering your energy is learning to say no to things that don't align with your priorities or that deplete you without benefit. Protecting your energy means protecting your ability to perform at your best. When you master your focus and energy, you create a powerful synergy. Your mind is clear, your body is energized, and your emotions are balanced. You can tackle challenges with creativity and determination, maintain productivity for longer periods, and recover more quickly from setbacks. This combination allows you to win your day before it even begins, because you start from a place of strength and control. Imagine waking up every morning knowing exactly where to direct your attention and having the energy to do it well. You don't feel scattered or drained. Instead, you feel empowered and focused, ready to take on the day's most important work with confidence. This is the result of mastering your focus and energy, a foundational skill for lasting success and fulfillment. To cultivate this mastery, start by reflecting on how you currently spend your mental and physical resources. Identify what helps you focus and energizes you, and what distracts or drains you. Make small, deliberate changes to your habits and environment to support your best performance. Protect your time for deep work, prioritize rest and nutrition, and practice mindfulness to keep your mind centered. Mastering focus and energy is not a one-time fix, but a daily commitment. The more consistently you apply these principles, the more natural and powerful your control over your day becomes. And the result, you win your day before it even starts, setting yourself up for success, productivity, and personal satisfaction. The power of preparation cannot be overstated. when it comes to winning your day before it even begins. Preparation is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's the foundational work you do ahead of time that sets you up for success, reduces stress, and maximizes your productivity. Those who understand and embrace the power of preparation are the ones who consistently perform at their best and overcome challenges with confidence. Preparation starts with a mindset shift. Instead of waiting for the day to happen and reacting to whatever comes your way, you take control by planning and organizing in advance. This proactive approach puts you in the driver's seat. You are no longer a passive passenger subject to circumstances. You become an active creator of your results. When you prepare well, you reduce uncertainty and anxiety because you know you have done what it takes to face the day effectively. One of the simplest yet most impactful forms of preparation is planning your day the night before. This practice allows you to clarify your priorities, identify your most important tasks, and decide how you will allocate your time and energy. Instead of waking up with a foggy mind and a long to-do list that feels overwhelming, you start the day with a clear, actionable roadmap. This clarity is essential because it helps you focus on what truly matters and avoid getting sidetracked by distractions or less important activity. Preparation also means gathering the tools and resources you need ahead of time. Whether it's laying out your workout clothes for the morning, prepping meals in advance, or organizing documents for a meeting, having everything ready removes friction from your day. This seamless transition from one task to another preserves your momentum and prevents small obstacles from becoming major interruptions. Another critical aspect of preparation is mental rehearsal. Before you face an important challenge, a presentation, a difficult conversation, or a complex project, visualizing success and anticipating possible hurdles helps you feel more confident and ready. This mental preparation primes your brain to respond effectively rather than react impulsively. It also reduces fear and doubt by familiarizing your mind with the situation before it actually happens. Preparation is not about perfection or controlling every detail. It's about doing enough to set yourself up for success while remaining flexible. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected things will come up. But when you've prepared well, you can adapt more easily because you have a strong foundation. Preparation gives you the resilience to handle surprises without losing your composure or momentum. The power of preparation extends beyond individual days to long-term success. Successful people understand that their daily preparation habits compound over time. Small, consistent efforts, planning, organizing, practicing build upon each other like layers of a solid structure. Over weeks, months, and years, this cumulative preparation becomes the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who fall short. Jim Rohn famously said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day." Preparation is one of those key disciplines. It's not glamorous or exciting, but it's reliable and effective. When you commit to preparing each day, you develop discipline, increase your self-confidence, and create a positive feedback loop that fuels further success. Preparation also reduces decision fatigue. Each day we make countless choices, and our willpower is a limited resource. By preparing ahead, you automate many decisions, freeing up mental energy for the most important tasks. For example, planning your meals, setting out your clothes, or writing your to-do list the night before eliminates unnecessary choices in the morning, helping you start with focus and energy. Furthermore, preparation enhances your time management. When you have a plan and everything you need at your fingertips, you avoid wasted minutes or hours spent figuring out what to do next or searching for missing items. This efficiency adds up, giving you more time to dedicate to meaningful work, rest, or relationships. The power of preparation also influences your attitude. When you know you have done your part to get ready, you face the day with a positive, empowered mindset. This confidence is contagious, impacting how you interact with others and how you tackle challenge. People are drawn to those who appear composed and purposeful, and this can open doors to new opportunities. To harness the power of preparation, Start by creating simple routines that help you plan and organize consistently. Use tools like calendars, planners, or digital apps to schedule your tasks and reminders. Develop evening habits such as reviewing your goals, packing your bag, or writing down tomorrow's priorities. Over time, these small habits will become automatic and transform how you approach each day. In moments of overwhelm, remind yourself that preparation is your anchor. Even if you can't control everything, preparing what you can gives you a sense of control and reduces stress. Preparation is the quiet work behind the scenes that makes success possible. In conclusion, the power of preparation is a game changer. It transforms uncertainty into clarity, chaos into order, and intention into action. When you prepare well, you win your day before it begins. This mindset and practice build a foundation for consistent achievement, resilience, and fulfillment. Embrace preparation as your secret weapon, and watch how it elevates your performance and your life. Taking consistent action is the final and arguably most important step in winning your day before it even starts. You can have all the vision, preparation, and motivation in the world, but without action, those things remain dreams and plans. Action is the bridge that connects your goals to reality. It transforms ideas into results, and it's the only way to make progress, no matter how small. Consistency is what separates those who succeed from those who merely hope. It's easy to get fired up for a day or two, but real success comes from doing the right things repeatedly, day after day. Consistent action builds momentum, and momentum is what turns initial effort into lasting change. When you commit to showing up and doing the work regularly, you start to build habits that carry you forward even when motivation wanes. Taking consistent action requires discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's the muscle that helps you push past resistance, procrastination, and distractions. Without discipline, it's easy to give in to excuses or wait for the perfect time, which rarely comes. Discipline is developed through practice, and each small action you take strengthens it. Another key element of consistent action is breaking down big goals into manageable steps. Large objectives can feel overwhelming and cause paralysis, but when you focus on small achievable tasks, the path becomes clear, and progress becomes inevitable. Each completed task is a victory that fuels your motivation and builds confidence. This approach also helps prevent burnout by allowing you to celebrate small wins along the way. It's important to remember that consistent action does not mean perfection. There will be days when you fall short, when distractions get the better of you, or when unexpected challenges arise. The key is not to let setbacks derail you. Instead, acknowledge what happened, learn from it, and recommit to your plan. Progress is not a straight line. It's a series of ups and downs, but those who keep moving forward are the ones who win in the long run. Taking consistent action also means being accountable. When you hold yourself responsible for following through, you strengthen your commitment. Some people find it helpful to share their goals with a mentor, coach, or accountability partner who can provide support and encouragement. Accountability creates external pressure that can help keep you on track when your internal motivation falters. Jim Rohn often said motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. This perfectly captures the importance of consistent action. Motivation might spark the initial idea, but it's the daily habits formed through repeated action that create lasting success. When you act consistently, you reprogram your brain to operate in a success-oriented way, making progress more automatic over time. Another benefit of consistent action is that it builds resilience. When you commit to taking steps forward every day, you develop the ability to face obstacles with grit and perseverance. Instead of being discouraged by failure, you view it as feedback and a natural part of the journey. This mindset shift helps you keep your eyes on the prize and maintain steady progress. To make consistent action a part of your daily life, start by setting clear, specific goals that excite and inspire you. Then create a plan that breaks those goals into actionable steps you can do each day. Schedule time for these tasks as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. Treat these commitments with the same seriousness as you would a meeting or deadline. It's also helpful to track your progress. Seeing how far you've come can be incredibly motivating and provides valuable insight into what's working and what might need adjustment. Use journals, apps, or simple checklists to record your actions and celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Taking consistent action doesn't mean working nonstop or pushing yourself to exhaustion. It means balancing effort with rest, recognizing when you need to recharge, and coming back strong the next day. Sustainable progress is about pacing yourself and maintaining a rhythm that supports long-term growth. Finally, remember that action is contagious. When you take consistent steps toward your goals, you inspire others around you. Your dedication creates a positive environment that encourages those you interact with to raise their standards and pursue their own success. This ripple effect magnifies the impact of your efforts beyond just yourself. In conclusion, consistent action is the engine that drives success. It turns dreams into reality by building momentum, strengthening discipline, and creating habits that last. Without action, even the best plans and intentions go nowhere. By committing to taking steady, deliberate steps every day, you win your day before it starts and move steadily toward the life you envision. Remember, success is built one action at a time. Keep taking those actions, and you will get